Okay guys, welcome to Galandtree. This is Path of Radiance episode 8, I believe.
Yes.
We're picking right back up where we left off in episode 7. We have some exposition about the world of Talius.
On this sick map.
The continent of Talius, blessed by the goddess. To the northwest lies the land of Crimea, home of the Grail mercenaries. Outlined in yellow.
Hell yeah.
Without warning, Crimea's eastern neighbor, the kingdom of Dayan, launches an attack on Crimea's capital city of Melior. Dayan in red, so you know they're evil.
Ah, yes. Red pink. The color of true evil. Not the arrows.
Ike leads a handful of mercenaries to Melior to confirm Soren's news of the attack. En route, they happen upon a young woman, unconscious but unharmed. Fearing for her safety, they take her to their stronghold. Previously on... When she awakens, the woman gives her name as Valencia and lays claim to the title of Princess of Crimea. She relates the sad tale of her flight from Crimea and an elf parent's murder at the hands of Ashnar, King of Dayan. The Grail mercenaries answer Princess Valencia's plea for help and agree to escort her to the kingdom of Gallia. Located to the southwest of Crimea, Gallia is home to the Laguz, a race quite unlike Ike and his fellow Bjork.
Dogcat.
Crimea and Gallia have long struggled to overcome their differences. In recent years, the two kingdoms have done much to erase the prejudice between the Laguz and Bjork factions. Their combined efforts have forged a bond of trust and friendship that may yet overcome years of intolerance.
Are they cat people?
Yes.
Excellent.
Ike and company escape the Dayan army, abandoning their longtime base. From there, they begin the long march toward Gallia. Their task clear and their destination far, they slip into an ocean of trees.
Oh, I figured you were gonna have to fight your way there.
Oh, you will.
Okay.
And this is chapter 6, a brief diversion.
Is that Miss Medallion?
Yes.
Ah, putting it all together. Blazes! Why does it have to be so blamed humid? If we weren't being chased, I'd strip off this armor here and now. Put on a nice show.
Then I'm almost glad that we are being pursued. I suppose you'll have to grin and bear it, won't you?
I suppose I will.
Right, so enough of your griping. You're merely wasting energy. Still, this heat is appalling.
You be a heavy armor type person, God, Titania.
Dense forests such as these are not made for us delicate humans. The subhumans love them, though. These subhumans, are they really so different from us? Yeah. Welcome to chapter 6, guys, where you learn that apparently Grail, Titania, or any number of adults that Ike has been living with never told him jack shit about the world he lives in.
Also, Shion's kind of racist.
Also, Shun's a huge racist.
Did we see this coming?
Yes. What, you mean to tell me you've never seen a beast man before? No, never. Well, I have. They're a hairy bunch, I'll tell ya. And ugly as sin, too. Their faces are all fangs and whisker. Their claws are like daggers, razor sharp and deadly.
They sound like someone you wouldn't want to piss off because they'll rip out your jugular.
So maybe you should stop being so racist.
Yep.
And even though they can speak our language, they're beasts through and through. Savage as every one.
They're not even human!
Are there more than one type? The ones Shannon calls subhumans can be divided into 3 groups, each one named for its physical characteristics. First, the beast tribe, next the bird tribe, and finally the dragon tribe.
Dragons!
They are traditionally called Laguz.
Dragons!
The Laguz tribe are then here in Gallia as the beast tribe, who possess those feline qualities of which Shannon spoke. To the south of the islands where the birdmen live, the dragons are in Goldoa, something every mercenary should know. And yet Grail somehow didn't think that I needed to know this.
Well, he's too busy beating the shit out of him every day.
Looks like you know even less than I gave you credit for, Ike, my boy. Perhaps.
Cool it with your bedroom eyes shine on.
A little farther, we'll be out of these trees, Ike. Really? That means Gallia proper. Compared to this forest, even a kingdom of half-breeds will seem like heaven.
Oh my god, shine on.
Yeah. Shannon? Huge racist. And that's when we lost track of them. I assigned a squad to pursue them in return so I could give you this report.
Understood. You may step down. So, Princess Valencia is making her way through the forest to Gallia. Ina! It appears your advice was sound. Well done. You have earned my praise.
Thank you.
She looks so done. When the king assigned me as tactician, I wondered what I had done to lose his trust. When I saw it was a young girl, I burned with anger at the king's judgment. Still, it's worked out better than I had expected. Keep up the good work.
Of course.
Now then, it's time for the hunt to begin. What, no evil laugh this time? Hold it right there, everyone. We're coming to the edge of the forest. Form up combat positions.
I don't suppose our damned pursuers will let us just slip away. There is no doubt they will attack again. Without knowing their numbers, it's difficult to advise the course of action.
Does Soren just show up every time Titania has something to say?
Yes. It's like, Soren says something, Titania's like, I disagree, because morals. Titania says something, and Soren's like, I disagree, because fuck you, that's why.
Take your best guess, Soren. With the limited information we have, what's the best way to proceed?
Some of our group cannot fight. If we are caught, we'll have a difficult time defending them and attacking the Daeans. I propose we separate into 2 groups. A small fighting force to engage the enemy and buy the main groups in time, and the rest of us, who will escort the princess to Gallia at full speed. Let's divide our combat strength? The main force aside, do you think that this small group is too high? I believe this is the only way to achieve our goal and keep casualties to a minimum. It's possible there's an ambush waiting for us at the edge of the forest.
Hey Soren, you haven't been around for a while, so do you really know everyone's fighting styles like the back of your hand? Do you really?
I mean, he was only gone for like less than a year.
What can happen in a year, Amy?
If we proceed with no plan, we would be caught between the pursuit and the ambush, which would be the end of us all.
Looks like we have no choice but to give it a go. Anyway, let's do what I said. Who cares about Soren? Alright, let's split up. The diversionary team will be galandtree, Shine On, and me. The rest of you guard Princess Valencia and proceed to Gallia straight away. Got it?
Are you sure you're taking enough men? Idiot pup. Smaller numbers mean better mobility. Your time would be better spent worrying about yourself than about us.
I'm sorry, but do you have a father, Shine On? Probably not.
He has Grail as his father figure.
Listen up. This will probably prove to be the biggest fight this company's faced.
If there's anything that unites the girl mercenaries, it's daddy issues.
Remember, you've got only one life. I don't want any of you dying on me. In times like these, it matters not what our blood ties are, we are family. If you don't want to cause your family any grief, then live! Ike will be commanding the main force. Titania, your support. Alright, let's move out, see you all in Gallia. AKA, Ike, you think you're in control. Titania, you're really in control.
I mean, Ike doesn't even want to be in control, though. Grail just keeps telling him he's in control.
Because he wants to prep him, and Titania's like, I'm just here to make sure that you don't get us to die.
You don't get us to die?
Yes.
So they're waiting for us after all. There are more of them than I'd imagined there would be. I thought they would have been spread out across the forest border. I didn't expect to see so many in one place.
Yeah, well that's...
Soren didn't expect me to be playing on hard mode. Do we rethink our strategy? No, we've already split up. It's too late to reconsider now.
I just imagine, like, Ike is dramatically looking into the forest, and Soren's, like, right next to him, and he's like...
Is there someone we can at least get the Princess Mist and Rolf to the far shore safely? There are 2 bridges. This thicket extends to the edge of the westernmost bridge. If we can use the trees as cover, we might be able to reach the bridge undetected. From there, we can launch a surprise attack. We'll be creating a diversion, right? Correct. While we keep the enemy's attention, the princess and the others can cross the bridge to safety. We've no time for discussion. That's the plan we go with. My lord Ike, I will fight with you. No, you won't.
Nope.
My lord? Fucking excuse me? Did I ask you, peasant? I cannot let you expose yourself to danger of any kind. Everyone here is risking his life to ensure your safety. If you understand that, you will cooperate and do as I ask. I see. I will do my part.
Watch her have some badass
Dot,
power
dot, dot.
that
It's settled then.
Ike is gonna be like, why didn't you tell us before? And she's like, I don't know, you didn't let me fight.
I fucking tried, son. Right, let's break through their lines. Mist, Rolf, take care of the princess. Do not let yourselves be seen.
Right. Be careful, everyone. Leave it to us, Ike. We'll just pretend it's a game of hide and seek, and I never lose at hide and seek.
It's just
I'm
it.
so broken on the inside.
It's just it. Rolf loses at hide and seek. They all die. Everyone ready? Let's go. I don't know why they let us pick our units when there's no picking. So yeah, this chapter we've just got Titania, Boyd, Oscar, Reese, and Soren to deal with.
Oscar, Reese, my darling. Well, at least there's no dramatic miss this time. Can you just like plow through the river like, what's up, bitches?
No, you can't.
Alas.
Certain units can't walk on water.
The Jesus units?
I said that certain units can't walk on water.
Oh.
For the first turn, we're gonna kind of take it slow. We're gonna stick to the trees.
As much as possible.
Soren kind of blends in.
Reese just always hides with Ike and Oscar. He's most safe with them.
Okay, so we're gonna have to take out this archer.
Go to Tanya. Fuck yeah. Remember, it just gets stitches.
Okay, I think it's time. I just turned the combat animations off.
Excellent. Stab, stab. Stabby, stab, stab.
Basically.
Boom. Yeah, I guess it's cool to see the animation if, like, you get a new character, but after a while you're like,
but
Jesus fucking Christ.
Can we move this along a little bit?
They're like, listen, I'm on a time limit. I got other things to do that's not this.
Do I, though? Do I have things to do that aren't Fire Emblem?
I have other things to do that aren't watching the same battle animation 5 times in a row.
Hey, I'm glad I dodged that. I wasn't expecting it to.
I have other things Fire Emblem related to do. That is not the battle animation. Reese, you stay there. We've spotted the mercenaries. You there, inform General Petrine at once. Request that she gather the troops.
Yes, sir!
Look at my my super defined and droopy face. I was thinking super and droopy, and it came out as soupy. That's it, it's a new thing, soupy face. That's a droopy, defined face.
Let's see, I think this guy, yeah, he's got a poleaxe, which are super effective against mounted units like Oscar. So if you'll see, if you wanted to attack this guy, he's not going to be attacking this guy.
Yeah.
Because this guy would do 21 damage to him and kill him.
Who is good against that?
We're going to send Ike against him.
Excellent.
Because Ike has his regal sword.
Oh yes.
The regal sword is super effective against heavy armor and mounted units. See?
Hell yeah! The regal sword. That's his first not hand-me-down sword.
Yep. And we get the poleaxe for our troubles.
Ooh, Amy, might need to get rid of an iron sword.
And we get to drop another iron sword. One of these days, we're actually going to get the ability to store items. That's going to be revolutionary.
Jesus. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that.
I know. Reese just got a staff level up.
Go, Reese. He's doing things. On his own time. He's doing things.
We don't really have to worry about Reese getting hurt by this mage because he's a healer, and healers have really high resistance, which is basically magic defense. And Titania's gonna keep these guys over here busy.
Kick his ass, Titania. I like her majestic golden horse.
So majestic.
I like that she gets a special one, and Oscar's just like, this is my regular horse.
I think Oscar's horse's name is Henry.
It's beautiful. I'm glad that Oscar is a bond with his horse.
Yeah, this guy just has a normal weapon, so we don't have to worry about him killing Oscar.
Oscar, my darling. Soren fucking neoming through void. I remember naming my Harvest Moon town Neom, or my farm Neom Farm, because I couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh, hey, it actually hit. Hand axes are distance axes, but they're usually really inaccurate. So he only had a 49% chance to hit the enemy just there, but he managed to pull it out. So you go, Void. You get a cookie for that.
If I had more of the statistics, I could figure out how good his chances of hitting or not hitting him are, and all that good jazz. Because stuff like that is what I just had to do for my math test, and it's in there. It is in there.
I mean, it's just subtraction.
It is subtraction, but
he had a 51% chance to not hit him.
Yeah, he did. I was thinking bell curves and finding z-scores, and then looking at a list of decimals that were never explained to me why the decimals were the decimals. I digress. I'm not going to bore our audience with math. Even though math is a really wonderful thing.
I was going to say, well...
Little School of Rock reference for you.
I hope they're not too math averse if they're sitting here watching Fire Emblem.
The mathiest of the math. My mom used to buy me like those math video games when I was a kid in hopes that I would get better at math.
Did you get better at math?
You did okay. I'm surprisingly better at the harder stuff than I am at the easier stuff. Because I guess teachers had to take more time to explain it. And also, you had to break things down into steps more.
Yeah.
Which is easier for me to think of. Also, math is, easier now that I'm getting help for ADHD, because retention was a very, very, very bad thing for me. No, look at you, Soren.
He's moving up in the world.
He kind of looks like he needs a hair wash, I'm just saying. Just a little bit.
He probably does.
Those dark locks are looking a little shiny.
Just stick his head in the river.
Someone get that boy some dry shampoo.
You don't have a javelin, do you? Nope.
Javelin.
So he's gonna...
I'll stop doing that.
I
will.
He's gonna make a wall to protect Soren's frail, squishy body.
Boyd is also just gonna look reflectively out into the river, like, my father once took me here.
Boyd doesn't have a father.
No one has a father except for Ike.
Yep. Grail is everyone's father. He's the mega father.
Titania's her own father. I like Titania. She's the mother figure that everyone in this game needs.
Basically.
I just love that, like, her fantasy armor is handled so well.
Yeah.
Like, I just hate that when you see fantasy armor and I'm like, listen, your midriff is completely exposed.
That's one thing I really like about, these games in particular, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn in particular. It's just, the armor is just, like, the characters are just really good.
I mean, I remember when you played Hyrule Warriors for the first time, and, like, I was, like, just hanging out, seeing what you were doing, and, like, they handled it really well, too, because they handled it, like, based on, characters, fantasy, also, like, everyone's different race, too.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not one of those people who needs their fantasy armor to 100%, like, accurate and true to life.
You know, but just like keep the vital stuff
Hey.
covered.
But yeah, like,
Yeah, don't be showing midriff, some tasteful thigh, unless you're like a barbarian. Like, you know, I guess shoulders are okay.
yeah. Okay, fingers crossed no one dies next turn, because that'll suck.
I will be very upset. To quote my brother, I will be very upsetty, but I will not have spaghetti. Yeah, I don't know why he does that.
Why does your brother say that?
I don't know. He tells, like, I'll say something and be like, Ariel, don't be upsetty, have some spaghetti. He also likes to text me to get wrecked all the time, and I'm like, Tim, no. And then he calls me Scrub Lord. And then just like, Tim, please no.
Well, that's Tim, I guess.
Yeah. I texted him today because I saw on Facebook that Waka Flocka is running for president.
Waka Flocka is running for president.
Yes, I saw it, and
Now that's a platform I can get behind.
that is definitely something I can get behind. And I texted him like, dude, Waka Flocka is running for president. And because it's Tim, I half expected, I already know that. And he's like, really? So I just took a screenshot of Facebook and sent it to him, and I didn't get a response back. So, Tim might be busy trying to join the Waka Flocka party. Except he's not a registered voter.
Okay, Ike scraped by the skin of his teeth.
Oh, thank God. That would suck if he went down, because then he'd have to do all this shit over again.
Yes, it would.
Oh, Ike.
But that's Fire Emblem for you.
Constant fear. I mean, now that I think about it, like the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, I play games where like if your follower or like your companion dies, like you can't bring them back. But then I'm like, oh wait, I played Skyrim.
You can't bring him back in Skyrim?
I mean, you can reanimate them for a short time, but I mean, they're human beings. Like, if they die, they die. That's why I liked playing with Serana, because she was a vampire and would heal herself, and she couldn't die unless like I decided to kill her. But like, if you had like just a regular non-vampire follower, they could die. But I mean, you can give them better armor to help protect themselves. And you go along in the game, like you can. What's this? They're not dead, or they're not bad. Let's go, men. Hit these mercenary scum with everything you have. I'm just gonna stand here with my soupy face.
Anything but the soupy face.
Look at it. Look at it. Oh no. It looks like Manhattan clam chowder. Oh. Non-minestrone.
So, Oscar wastes this defenseless man of the cloth.
I like his little power pose there as he goes down. My staff, no!
And Boyd and Soren are gonna finish off this archer.
Hell yeah.
Again, it only activates when you don't need it to. Thanks for nothing, Soren.
Oh, Soren. Does he have like a little braid or something going on?
Yeah, he does. It's like, his hair is pulled in like 2 clumps, and then the 2 clumps are also tied together. Because fashion.
It's called fashion, look it up. Oh, Reese.
Yep, magic and resistance. It's pretty much all Reese is ever gonna really need.
God. Reese's hair color, like, looks like mine when I dyed it orange.
But yeah, magic and resistance are the only things Reese is ever really gonna need. He doesn't really need any combat stats, because if you let Reese get attacked, you've already lost.
Yep.
TBH.
You've lost him. You ever get any, like, are you gonna get any other healing characters? You can just have, like, 2 of them out, or, like, is that too much? Too stressful?
I mean, it's really up to you how you choose to deploy your army.
It's all how you strategize.
Yeah. I generally only bring 1 healer. That's usually all you really need.
Okay. I was wondering.
But yeah, you do get other healers. And when magic users like Soren promote, they can get the ability to use healing staves.
And what is that?
Like his heal staff. The plural of that is staves.
So he gets 2 staffs.
So once Soren promotes, he can heal. He can be a secondary healer.
Cool. Oh, because there's no one left except for the boss?
Yeah, and these guys aren't gonna move.
Bye, Felicia.
Our army is coming along nicely. I'm pretty satisfied right now.
I fear and also feel bad for people who have to I know that there's creative writing assignments that people have to write with phrases and words that are used in our society today. So, there's bye Felicia.
Yeah.
Woke up like this. Hella.
Yeah.
Other shit we say. And part of me's like, how are you gonna fit that in a sentence, in a trying to be serious in a poem? But then I'm also, try me. I'll not let even a single soldier get past. You added many more words than were necessary. But then I also get angry because then I'm like, but you could be really douchey about writing something with those isms as well.
Yeah. The goal of this chapter is to have everyone escape. Okay? That's kind of shitty. Thanks for nothing, Oscar.
He's just gonna look into the water, think about what you just said to him.
Yeah, he better.
Whoosh. Or not whoosh.
Okay, this will give me a chance to show off something I've been meaning to show off.
Whoosh?
No. Oh, never mind. Soren is too boss.
What was that supposed to do?
When Soren got hit, I was gonna show off, a little maneuver you can do. Again, if he's only gonna get 1 stat, I'm glad it's speed.
I mean, I'm sure at one point Soren will get hit, so his time will come.
I don't really want him to.
I mean, yeah, you don't want him to, but...
This time he's just gonna soften him up.
For Ike?
Probably for Boyd, actually. Ike doesn't... Oh, it's Tiny's first level.
Yay! Oh yeah, you really haven't leveled her up.
And that's why. Titania belongs to a class of unit.
Yeah, 'cause she's a paladin or whatever, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk attacking with Boyd this turn. Titania belongs to a class of unit that is in pretty much every Fire Emblem game, which is they're very strong and over leveled when you first get them, but their stat growths are really bad. So not only will they eat up your experience, but they're not gonna end up as good as...
Ooh! My life ends here! But, though you flee to Gallia, you will fall to dead.
So yeah, Titania's not quite as much of an offender
That's dramatic as fuck.
as some other characters in previous Fire Emblems, but...
I mean, it evens out the stronger everyone else gets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. What are we gonna discard?
Maybe you should, or not.
And we're gonna wrap up this chapter.
Wait, you defeated him, why is this still going?
Because the goal is to escape.
Oh!
You can just have Ike escape, and end the chapter right away. But if you have everybody else leave before Ike, you get bonus experience.
Enemy phase, where there's no enemies. I like that everyone's like, Ike, do you want me to stay, and Oscar's like, I'm fucking out.
And now Ike's gonna escape, and we're gonna end it.
Yep. And then Reese is like, I think I'll leave, but I feel very, very afraid to. And Ike's like, 10, get out of here.
I don't know how, but we made it.
Sheer will and determination.
Brother! My Lord Ike! Mist, Princess, Rolf, are you well?
Yep, we're fine. Hide and seek.
Is this Galleon? We made it, didn't we? We're safe now, right? I thought I would feel different, but I don't. This is all due to your efforts. Thank you.
Princess Elysia. It's still too early to rest easy. The others haven't rejoined us yet.
Cop blocker.
We were talking about the commander. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Father, Shyman, Gatree.
Did somebody say Gatree? ...
Princess Elysia, I'm afraid we're going to have to part ways here.
What do you mean?
We're going back to aid our companions. So I want you to continue with Mist to the Royal Palace of Gallia.
What? No, I want to stay with you.
Listen to me, Mist. We must do it this way so everyone gets out of here alive. Father and I will catch up to you right away. Don't worry. Have Father or I ever broken a promise to you?
So many. Well, no. Alright then, we'll go ahead.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. I know
Someone
it's the time of
just-
the semester.
Someone just ran by outside.
Someone just was hauling ass.
Thank you, Mist. We'll see you soon.
Alright. Titania, please take care of my brother. Promise?
And Tanya's like, literally why I'm here.
You have my word on it.
Oscar, boy, don't get killed out there, alright?
Oh,
Knock it off, both of you. You're like a couple of old women.
Boyd says as he's sobbing into his shirt.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen while I'm around.
Pardon, my Lord Reese? Yes? Take this with you, please. This is a men's staff, isn't it? Are you sure this is alright?
Oh, it's very heavy. I don't know if I can handle this.
Every one of you is putting yourself in harm's way. On my account. I only hope that staff can mitigate your risks. Even slightly.
Thank you very much. This will help greatly. I will use it to aid others in your name. I don't know it, but okay.
Thank you. Please. Be careful.
If you'll excuse me, I have to faint.
Oh, benevolent Ashura. Grant them all your blessings.
I just love whenever she closes her eyes, just look at her face and she's like, fucking done!
Alright, we're going to go now.
Good luck. Watch your step and be careful.
She cries a little bit.
We'll see all of you again. I'm sure of it. I know you will all be safe.
Let's get moving. Where to, Soren? Can you even read a map? We don't.
That's
That's why you keep Soren around. We're going down the road we used before. Let's find the commander before the enemy reinforcements show up.
Also, Ike likes to watch Soren argue with Titania. Hell yeah!
Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. And next time we will tackle chapter 7,
It's gonna get real.
which I believe is called. Yep, Shades of Evil. Chapter
Wow,
7.
that is ominous.
So see you next time.
Bye, guys!